into the final push. I think that's the demarcation.
Okay. Folks, tonight's game also available in Spanish on ESPN Deportes. Harden working against a pretty good defender in Josh Richardson. But Harden victimizes a lot of good defenders like he does there.
In a season.
Yeah, he's continuing to increase his numbers too as Simmons gets the dunk from down low. Westbrook's shooting has been a lot better over the last dozen or so games since his fingers started to heal. Embiid over the top. Harden throws it up for Capella. Got it back, and Capella hammers it home with some feeling. And Capella with those borderline all-star numbers, 14 and 14. Blocks a few shots as well. Embiid tried to lean in and get the contact. Didn't, but got the bucket. Harden up top, Capella with another impressive finish. With a fadeaway off the mark. And Westbrook on the move. Great pass, and he timed up Capella, who punches it on Embiid. The Sixers don't have any with a little over 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Trey Burke checked in. Nice feed inside. Simmons with the impressive cut and finish.
With his overall point, very much.
He feels offense is out of control now, right?
Well, I don't like, even on the jump shots, as Burke hits a floater.
Houston Rockets just 5 of 22 from the field. Horford straightaway three. Got it.
And I love when he shoots without hesitation.
Mike D'Antoni has always said that we're not really going to know what we are or who we are until we're whole again. And this is just the third game in about 7 weeks that they've had their full rotation. He's signed by the 76ers as a free agent in July on a minimum deal. Harden from way deep. Got it! Starting the second quarter on the bench. House inside for Westbrook with the lefty layup. Mike Scott really laying off Westbrook, and Westbrook drives it on him anyway. Neto with his first bucket, 4-point lead. Westbrook back out to Rivers. Rivers catch and shoot three. Good. Rockets with a chance to take the lead. Westbrook gives it to them. That's their first lead of the ball game. You look at the numbers, Jeff, and Westbrook has given the Rockets a nice boost. Foul and one. Neto with the hack. Richardson guarded by Rivers. Pick and roll Simmons. Embiid fouled and the finish. Joel Embiid put Capella in the weight room. Wow. Houston up by one. Harden getting downhill, and Capella with some more pyrotechnics. House left wide open, and couldn't make them pay, but they get the offensive rebound. Harden all day, got it. Butter.
That we have throughout this country and this world.
Well said, and let's go courtside to Cassidy for more. Cass?
Yeah, and I'm with one of the greatest players of all time.
And back comes Harden. Harden on the drive, gets it. Richardson still hasn't scored. Now a little two-man game. Simmons with the Euro step. Off glass and good with the offhand. And Gordon pulls it out to Harden. Harden all the way to the cup with the right hand.
But he has passed up a couple mid-range shots late in the shot clock tonight that turned into worse shots as the clock wound down that I think he does have to shoot.
His defense has been pretty stellar this year, hasn't it?
Oh, he's a terrific defender.
Oh, wow! Bringing that smoke on the putback. Westbrook on the move. Pulls up over Richardson like he was running a drill. Harris had it partially blocked. Russell on the run out. Ruthless Russ ramming it home. Houston leading by 13 on an 11-0 run. Harden mismatch on Horford. That jumper's wet. Simmons at the other end. Got it. When he was still playing for Los Angeles. And waited it out. Richardson with his second consecutive three. And here come the 76ers. They've cut it down to 6. Make sure that they land the plane well, in the words of head coach Brett Brown, for the playoffs as Gordon knocks down his second field goal. One-on-one coverage, no trap. Harden with the blow by, the lob, the highlight, SportsCenter top 10. Off the missed free throw, Simmons. Harden with the steal. 3-on-2 for the Rockets. Harden with the step through, got it! The beard strikes again.
You don't hear his name. I can't get it.
Well, they need to start getting it because he keeps building a case. You know, in the last 10 games, with his prolific numbers, Jeff, I find it amazing that he's shooting about 52% from the field as Berger gets that short jumper to go.
Versus they have a lot of wing guys who are spot-up shooters. You know, that old 3-and-D type of thing.
Right. Bertrand Korkmaz knocks down the 3, the lead down to 13.
And Westbrook has had, he might have qualified.
Big Ben, boom! Wow! I'm sorry, Coach.
No.
The Westbrook adventure begins, and it ends in a steal. Korkmaz finishes it. And that's the end of the third quarter. Sixers with an uphill climb in the final 12 here. Embiid with the duck in and the jump hook over Capella. That's a high usage rate and he plays so much.
Well, I think if you want to win, that's what you got to do.
Embiid on the turnaround. Tailgate party tomorrow at that Houston-Buffalo game here.
There's no tailgate party. It's all business.
It's playoffs, right? They got to get you up in the booth.
Cunningham. No, they do. They're like Joe Tess and Booger as well. Look at those numbers for Wilt Chamberlain.
6. Anytime you're on a graphic with Wilt, you're doing pretty good. Richardson up for Simmons, and an impressive finish for Ben Simmons. Embiid still on the bench for Brett Brown. Harden gets by Richardson and got the soft finish. Another important 3. Westbrook had it knocked away. Good defense and steal by Korkmaz. Simmons has Harris, and he finishes. The lead is down to 5. Harden lobs it up high, and Capella and 1. Boy, they got it up in a hurry with the offhand and 1. Took a shot right in the mouth. And we'll go to the free throw line for the 3-point play.
Terrific rebound and find by Al Horford to the cutting Ben Simmons.
Simmons saying that he rediscovered his love for the game this offseason. Westbrook. He was intentional on that drive. Capella runs Embiid off the 3-point line. Horford with the loose ball. He knocks down a rare field goal for him tonight. 7 on the clock. Step back 3.
Get out of here.
City. James Harden.
That is too good.
He's got the step back 3, the side step 3, every type, Coach.
Something we've never seen.
44, 10, and 10 for Harden. Make that 11. James Harden with his first triple-double of the season. That's it. It'll go in the books as 44 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists.